Hi guys, JT here, and today I'm bringing you some information on the Humble Bundle Tabletop Tag Team Bundle of August 2025. To help you answer the question, should you buy it? By using the links in the description below, you'll gain access to this bundle and support the channel in the process. Before I begin, I would like to thank you, the viewers, for watching my silly videos. I hope they are helpful. Most importantly, knowing that you're watching it means the world. Anyway, let's get into this. And number 1 we have Root. Root Digital Edition translates the popular board game into a digital format, offering a rich technical experience that mirrors the original's complexity. This adaptation brings the fierce woodland warfare of Root into a convenient digital realm. In Root, you control one of 4 unique factions, each with distinct strategies for achieving victory. Whether you're leading the Marquis the Cat, expanding your influence through construction, or managing the Eerie Dynasty's strict decrees, every faction demands a different approach. The Woodland Alliance and Vagabond introduce their own strategies, from guerrilla warfare to versatile quest-based play. The digital version excels with its charming animations and comprehensive tutorials that make learning the game's nuances accessible. The interface supports various modes, including AI matches, online play, and hot seat games with friends. The ability to play with AI offers convenience, though it lacks the dynamic interaction and strategy of human opponents. AI opponents can be predictable, and lack the technical depth you might find in a game with human players. One challenge is the busy game board and occasional camera issues, which can make it hard to track opponents' actions. Despite these hiccups, the game's core mechanics and strategic depth remain intact. Root Digital Edition is a solid adaptation for fans and newcomers alike. While it cannot fully replace the tactile experience of the board game, it's a worthy companion for strategic fun, particularly if you enjoy playing with others online or against AI. And number 2 we have Ticket to Ride, a polished digital adaptation of the iconic multi-award winning board game where you race to build railway routes, complete destination tickets, and outmaneuver rivals. You start each game with train cards and secret tickets, deciding which routes to pursue. On your turn, you can draw more cards, pick new tickets, or claim a route, placing trains on the map. The match ends when a player has 3 or fewer trains left, and the highest score wins. The game offers flexible playstyles, challenge global opponents online, set up private matches with friends, or take it slow with asynchronous games that span days. Couch play lets you recreate game night at home, and the AI provides a solid single-player experience. Expansions add maps, rules, and strategic twists, keeping the gameplay fresh. Visually, the interface is clean, animations are smooth, and sound effects enhance the experience. Leaderboards, achievements, and varied AI personalities offer replay value, while the streamlined digital setup eliminates manual scorekeeping. However, some longtime fans criticize the shift from the classic version, pointing to microtransactions for maps and cosmetics, and a smaller free character selection. If you already own previous editions, you may feel this update offers less without paying extra. Still, if you enjoy accessible yet strategic gameplay, Ticket to Ride delivers a satisfying mix of luck and skill. Whether you want quick matches or thoughtful long-term strategy, this modern classic remains a fun, competitive experience that is easy to learn and hard to put down. And number 3 we have Yellow and Yangtze, a tile-laying game with a lot of player conflict. As the spiritual successor to Tigris and Euphrates, it shares many similarities but introduces notable improvements. The game involves placing leaders and tiles of different colors to form clusters, called states. Each placed tile scores a point if you have a matching leader in that state, and pagodas formed by clusters of 3 tiles grant ongoing points. The key challenge lies in balancing your scores across 5 colors, as only your lowest score matters in the end. The game is highly strategic and filled with player conflict. You'll engage in revolts, wars, and power struggles over pagodas. Each tile color and leader comes with unique abilities, adding layers of complexity. Reading other players' moves and managing tile draws keeps the game unpredictable and intense. The digital version excels in presentation. Direwolf's graphics and user interface are stunning, with detailed animations for every action. However, the visual effects can sometimes detract from the gameplay, and an option to simplify the display would be welcome. The tutorial missions are particularly well designed, making it easy to learn the game's mechanics. Beyond the tutorial, the digital edition offers a 9-scenario campaign, solo skirmish mode against AI opponents, and both local pass and play and online multiplayer options. While the online community is small, the asynchronous play feature allows you to have multiple games running. The digital edition of Yellow and Yangtze is an excellent way to learn and enjoy the game. While the long-term appeal may be limited due to the lack of face-to-face interaction, the strategic depth and immersive presentation make it a worthy addition to any board game enthusiast's collection. At number 4 we have Clue/Cluedo Classic Edition, the official digital version of Hasbro's legendary murder mystery board game, faithfully adapted for modern play. You roll dice, move through the mansion's 9 rooms, and interrogate suspects to uncover the single correct combination of culprit, weapon, and location. You can take on the role of Miss Scarlet, Colonel Mustard, or any of the 6 iconic characters, playing with up to 5 others online, locally, or against customizable AI. Cross-platform support means you can match your friends on PC, mobile, or Nintendo Switch, while private lobbies keep games social and focused. The digital clue sheet is a standout, automatically marking off shown cards while letting you add your own notes. Careful observation of other players' questions and answers can give you leads without wasting turns. The pacing is snappy compared to the physical game, and the 2 dice roll keeps movement brisk. Cosmetic DLC offers themed boards and character skins, but gameplay remains identical whether you buy them or not. Some players dislike the prominent DLC ads, and the game's mobile-first UI can feel bare bones, with limited settings and no modern rule variants like 2-player mode. Still, the core experience captures the suspense and satisfaction of deduction. Whether you're sharpening your mind solo or muting voice chat for 10 silent rounds with friends, the hunt for the truth remains addictive. If you want the classic Clue experience in a streamlined, accessible format, this is one of the best digital versions available. At number 5 we have The Game of Life 2, the official sequel to the classic board game enjoyed by over 50 million players. Here you spin the iconic wheel, make choices, and shape your life story in vibrant 3D worlds. You start by customizing your peg, choosing its color, outfit, and vehicle, before embarking on your journey through the classic world board. At each turn, you spin to move forward, landing on spaces that trigger events like buying a house, getting a job, or adopting a pet. You face crossroads where you decide whether to go to college, dive into a career, get married, have kids, or focus entirely on personal goals. Your progress is tracked through 3 score categories: wealth, knowledge, and happiness. The game offers themed boards, such as Fairy Tale Kingdom and Lunar Edge, each with its own look and small gameplay tweaks. However, most extra worlds are locked behind DLC, which largely reskins the base experience. Matches are short, often around 15 minutes, making this more of a quick party game than a deep strategic challenge. In multiplayer, you can play locally or online across multiple platforms, though voice chat is not included. The cheerful visuals, upbeat soundtrack, and inclusivity in life paths make it appealing for a broad audience. That said, you might notice repetition after a few sessions, and the content is limited without paid expansions. If you're looking for a fast, lighthearted digital take on a childhood favorite, The Game of Life 2 delivers a colorful, easy-to-play experience. Just don't expect much depth. At number 6 we have Raiders of the North Sea, a digital adaptation of the acclaimed Viking-themed worker placement board game. Your goal is to raid outposts, monasteries, and fortresses for fame and riches. But the heart of the game lies in preparing your crew, gathering provisions, and upgrading armor in your village. The unique twist is that you always place one worker to take an action, then remove a different worker to take another. As you progress, workers of different colors appear, changing which action you can take or how effective they are. Cards are your most valuable resource. They can be discarded for coins, hired as crew for ongoing benefits, or used for powerful one-time effects. Raids, the main source of victory points, range from simple harbors to formidable fortresses, requiring specific resources, crew sizes, and sometimes gold. Dice add slight unpredictability, but your crew and armor strength are key. Games end when only one fortress remains, usually lasting just over an hour. The Steam edition retains the original art style, but adds a beautiful animated 3D board. The interface is clean, the AI offers a solid challenge, and there's a helpful tutorial for beginners. You can play solo against AI in a 10-scenario campaign with unique rule twists, or in multiplayer, local or online with crossplay, though the community is small. While there are no expansions and content can feel limited after several plays, the affordability in a bundle and faithful adaptation makes Raiders of the North Sea a worthy pickup for strategy fans. And number 7 we have Wings of Glory, a faithful and polished adaptation of the beloved tabletop dogfighting game. You take command of World War I aircraft, using a clever card-based movement system to outmaneuver opponents and land decisive shots. The core rules, both standard and advanced, are fully implemented, including altitude mechanics, ace abilities, and the full range of special damage effects. Each turn demands tactical thinking, knowing your plane's limits, anticipating enemy maneuvers, and using every tool to gain the upper hand. Even the kaboom instant kill card can be toggled off for a less punishing experience. You'll find diverse scenarios from the physical rulebook, including ground attack and photo recon missions. The launch roster offers 8 well-balanced planes, 4 Entantes, Sop with Camel, Spat 13, Sop with Snipe, Airco DH4, and 4 Central, Fokker DR1, Albatross Diva, Fokker DV2, Roland C2. While not expansive, the selection feels thoughtful and versatile. Visually, the game is not AAA, but it's clean, smooth, and intuitive. The interface makes planning and executing moves easy, while the music and presentation wrap it up in a charming package. Performance is solid, with good frame rate and no major bugs offline. Online play is fun but has minor quirks, occasional disconnects, and ready up display issues that will hopefully be patched. In a bundle, the value is excellent, especially compared to the cost of the tabletop equivalent. Whether you're a veteran pilot or completely new to Wings of Glory, this edition makes it effortless to enjoy thrilling aerial duels anytime. It's a must-have for tactical wargame fans. And number 8 we have The Fox in the Forest, a 2-player trick-taking card game where you aim not to win every hand, but to carefully manage your victories. The Fox in the Forest keeps the charm of the tabletop version while adding extra features like solo and remote play. You'll work with 3 suits of cards, numbered 1 to 11, with trump suits, decrees, changing each round. The twist is that winning too many tricks can hurt your score, so you'll need strategy and restraint to reach 21 points before your opponent. Odd-numbered cards have special powers, letting you change the decree, steal the lead, or earn bonus points mid-round. The app offers a smooth onboarding experience with a built-in tutorial, so even if trick-taking games are new to you, you'll pick it up quickly. You can face an AI opponent, complete 8 themed challenges, or try remote play with friends. The challenges shake up the rules, sometimes altering the point system, other times adding a 4th suit, keeping the game fresh. Visually, the game embraces a storybook-inspired style. The forest background is animated, cards are beautifully illustrated, and magical effects accompany each trick. The music is atmospheric without being distracting. While the AI is competent, seasoned players might find it too easy, even on hard mode. Remote play is best for pre-arranged matches, as finding random opponents can be difficult. Still, the game excels for solo play, offering unique modes you could even adapt to the physical game. You get a polished, strategic, and enchanting digital card game that's worth adding to your library. And number 9 we have Hasbro's Battleship, the digital adaptation of Hasbro's classic naval combat board game, where you position your fleet, call out coordinates, and try to sink your opponent's ships before they sink yours. In Hasbro's Battleship, you can play the faithful classic mode or try the more tactical Commander's mode, where each of 6 unique captains brings special abilities, such as airstrikes, torpedoes, or bombardments, that can change the course of a match. You'll battle in a variety of historical arenas, from the Baltic Sea to the Strait of Gibraltar, each with unique layouts that keep matches fresh. Whether you're plotting careful attacks in single player against AI opponents, or squaring off online against friends, every game challenges your deduction, patience, and prediction skills. The commanders add a refreshing twist, making you rethink traditional battleship strategies. Special abilities like Astrid's random 6-shot attack or Ferrara's 3x3 bombardment force you to adapt mid-battle. Matches are quick to learn but can be deeply strategic, especially on harder AI settings. Achievements and medals reward you for victories, high scores, or even amusing failures, like missing 60 shots in a game. This progression system adds goals beyond simple wins, and you can work toward mastering a favorite commander. While the online play can be smooth with friends, public matchmaking may occasionally suffer from slow or absent opponents, highlighting the need for turn timers. Still, the game shines as both a nostalgic throwback and a modernized competitive experience. If you enjoy classic strategy with added flair, you'll find plenty to love here. Ready, aim, fire! And number 10 we have The Game of Life, the digital adaptation of the classic board game where you spin the wheel, make life choices, and race toward retirement with the most wealth. In the Game of Life, you choose between starting a career or going to college, then navigate a colorful animated board filled with events, surprises, and opportunities. You might buy a house, start a family, win big, or lose your fortune. It's all about the twists of fate and the choices you make along the way. The game supports up to 4 players, letting you compete locally or against AI, and offers multiple modes, including faster play for quick sessions. You can save and resume games, making it easy to pick up where you left off. The vibrant 3D board, interactive spinner, and detailed cards give it a lively, nostalgic feel while bringing a modern polish to the classic experience. Strategically, your decisions, whether to take the safe road or gamble on risky paths, impact your wealth and final ranking. Random events keep things unpredictable, so you'll need both planning and luck to win. Multiplayer adds more excitement as you watch friends take unexpected turns or suddenly surge ahead. Single player works well for casual fun, though the AI can feel predictable after repeated games. While updates have changed the look and feel over time, the core gameplay remains faithful to the original. If you enjoy lighthearted competition, bright visuals, and a mix of strategy and chance, you'll find the Game of Life a charming and replayable digital version of a timeless classic. And that's all for this bundle. This bundle is a solid score if you're into digital board games. No setup, no cleanup, just jump in and play without spending half the night sorting pieces or explaining rules. Ticket to Ride alone makes it worth snagging, and Root is perfect if you've been eyeing it but don't want to drop full price. Plus, having them in your library means no more 3 households 1 table scheduling nightmare. You can just log in and battle it out from your couch. In any case, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if this video was helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and maybe consider unlocking early access to videos or buying the channel a coffee. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.